We do have some cloud cover out there this morning. We are not as soggy as we were this time yesterday, but we do have more rain potential as we go through the day. Today and tomorrow, we're going to have a similar setup. Lake rain will be developing, and we'll also have some gusty winds from time to time. We'll have some gusts over 30 miles per hour. So just be ready as you head out the door. Have that rain gear handy, especially if you're in the lake effect areas that typically see snow. We're talking about rain for today, but those areas are going to see the highest potential for rain over the next couple of days. So changing conditions going to be with us as we go through the next couple of days here. We are looking drier as we head towards the weekend, which is good for any outdoor plans you might have. As far as rain, though, the next 7 days, most of this is going to fall in the next 48 hours or so, and totals are really going to vary drastically depending on where you are. Areas further south and away from any of the lake activity could be fairly dry, but areas just east of Cleveland, where we typically see the highest impacts from that lake effect snow, we could get well over an inch over the next couple of days here, and that's again rain, not snow. We're not talking about snow just yet. We do have a little bit of cloud cover, but we're mostly dry around Cleveland for the time being. 45 degrees right now, southwesterly breeze at about 14 miles per hour. Those temperatures are not going to improve much as we go through the day. We've got an area of low pressure off to our north, so this is going to keep us pretty locked in with the clouds, cool temperatures, breezy winds, and it's rainfall as well on and off as we go through the day. So far this morning, not a ton to speak of as far as rain. It's kind of just offshore to the north and really most abundant out towards areas towards Buffalo right now with that wind. We are going to get another wave to kind of move in and develop as we go through the rest of the morning here and head towards lunchtime. So far, we've had just a couple of light sprinkle showers, especially across Lake County. But again, much of that is just offshore at this point. We'll work on changing that as we go through the rest of the morning with that National Design hour by hour forecast. The clouds stick around. Rain will become more abundant as we go through the morning and head towards lunchtime. So those showers will start to set up, and once we get that to kick off, it's going to stick with us on and off as we go through the day. So rain will be around for some areas for that evening commute. Again, a lot of this is just going to depend on your location. Everyone will have the clouds and the cool temperatures, though we're just going to struggle in the 40s for much of the day ahead. Into the evening and overnight hours, we get some good bands to set up, and that can mean some very heavy rain downwind of the lake with temperatures still in the 40s tonight. We could still have some gusts over 30 miles per hour tonight, and then we have similar conditions that set up for tomorrow. Lots of clouds, temperatures in the 40s, and we are going to have some more of those lake effect bands that set up and really stick with us on and off as we go through much of the day. Temperatures also do not improve too much for tomorrow. Might be able to pop up into the low 50s, and that's probably about as good as we're going to do as we get into the second half of Thursday. We're also going to have the potential for some of this rain to stick around Thursday night and into Friday. At least some lingering showers could be possible Friday morning before we work on improving through the day on Friday. That pushes us towards the weekend. I think we're looking mostly dry for Friday night football at this point. The weekend has kind of been a changing forecast. We do have some cloud cover around, but we're watching rain off to our southwest. Right now, it looks like much of that rain is going to stay off to the south, so that should mean a drier forecast for us as we get into that Union Home Mortgage forecast. Again, cool and struggling a little bit for the next few days here. We improve through the day on Friday. Weekend is looking all right at this point. We will have a little bit of cloud cover around, but we should be mostly dry and temperatures at least a little bit better. We're in the mid-50s for both Saturday and Sunday, so not too bad in the grand scheme of end of October.
It really isn't. And again, we have to remind ourselves this is autumn, so you know this is the norm, right?
Yes. Back half of October, here we come, and like I mentioned earlier, we're not talking about snow just yet.
Right.
We're not there.
Could always be worse.
Lake effect rain.
Could always be worse.
Because you know we've seen snow in October in Northeast Ohio.
Very
We
true.
have seen it. But we're not seeing it now.
Not this week.
Thank you.
Not this week.